Testament tell you that you need to not neglect being around other Christians and blah, blah, blah. All excuses to get you to pay them money and listen to their pastor and never question their authority. It's a power grab, going all the way back to the creation of Christianity.
A weapon aimed right at the hearts and minds of the weak and the desperate. It will give us control of it. If we want to rule more than one small fucking town, we have to have it.
Where the Romans pushed this onto the Jews from rebelling anymore. Back then, first century history, every scholar who studied it knows that there was a series of rebellions that kept happening. First, the Jews allowed Rome to come in and rule over them, rule with them, beside them. Then the Jews decided they wanted Rome out a couple hundred years later. So they started rebelling and rebelling and rebelling. And every time they rebelled, they had some Messiah. They called him a Messiah who would lead them. They didn't think the Messiah would be some son of God who would die on a cross. That's not even what Messiah means. The Messiah is just an anointed person who leads a rebellion. That's normal. They had a lot of Messiahs. They thought David was a Messiah, Moses was a Messiah. There's a lot of Messiahs. It's not a special person. So there was a series of Messiahs that came and tried to attempt to help the Jews, lead the Jews in combat to kick Rome out of Jerusalem. And they were failures, like Simon Bar Kokhba, one of the most famous ones. So the Romans invented a new Messiah who was peaceful. And they said, no, you guys are doing it wrong, Jews. You don't understand your own religion. Messiah is a peaceful guy. And you missed it. You missed everything, Jews. You guys are stupid. Messiah doesn't, the Messiah says to pay Rome, not kick Rome out, silly.
What is a Messiah biblically? Messiah, or Mashiach, anointed one. The basic meaning of the Hebrew Mashiach or HaMashiach in the Greek Christos is anointed one. In the Old Testament, the word is used of prophets, priests, and kings who were consecrated to their office with oil. And we see this in the Old Testament. There were many anointed ones, including Saul, David, Solomon, the Levite priest, Aaron, his sons. So it was a ritual and it was a custom to anoint with oil. You can find that in Psalms 23:5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil.